Benjamin Franklin once famously said, if you fail to plan, you are preparing to fail. So if you fail to plan, you are preparing to fail, which basically means in trading that if we do not have a trading plan, we do not come into the day with a plan with exact levels that we want to buy, areas that we want to sell, stocks that we want to trade, then we are preparing ourselves for failure. In this video, I'm going to show you how I was able to trade Apple here and find over 100% return in just an hour of trading. So without further ado, let's jump into TradingView. So the way I was able to find Apple is it had increased volume compared to other stocks in the same market cap. You can refer to my other videos and look at how I find those stocks that I want to trade. So now let me show you how I was able to find these exact levels to trade Apple this morning. Today we had the consumer sentiment or consumer, yes, basically the consumer sentiment this morning, where consumers let the public know what they think about the market, and it was up today. Means that there is some green light at the end of the tunnel for inflation, which means it's a good thing. So I did not want to trade until that came out, and that was at 10 o'clock. So if we look at about 10 o'clock here, I was looking at Apple and I had a few levels in mind. I used this indicator that gives me some support and resistance areas, and I seen that we had this small resistance area, we had this support area, this support area, this support area, and this one that I can chart myself where price came back to and bounced off of. So with these levels, I can kind of predict where we might find an area to buy, an area to sell. I used this along with my VWAP. So when that article came out and showed that consumer sentiment was increased, I was looking for the long side for Apple. My buy targets were here. If we can break out of this level, then I expected Apple to have a nice move to 135 and 136. And my small position would be around here because this has been a mini support area. So that's what I did at 10 o'clock. I jumped in and I bought some shares here or some calls. And we can see that once it got to this level, Apple did find some support, but I didn't add on until I had confirmation with this candle. It broke out and it kept going to the upside. My sell area would be if we came back and touched the top of the VWAP. And once we got to this area, even though it might push up higher, this was my target to sell. That was my plan. My plan was to buy a little bit around here and to add to my position if we break out, and to sell once we touch this area. So once I seen that sell area, I sold my position and I log off because that was my plan. I don't want any regret like, oh, Apple might push higher. That's it. That was my plan. And my area to sell would have been if we closed, or my stop loss, if we closed below this area of VWAP. If we closed below here, I sell and I stop looking at Apple. I might go to another stock or I might just stop trading for the day, but that is my plan. So I need to follow my plan. And that's what we all need. If you find some advantages of using this, then use that. If you have your own plan, then use that. But we need to be coming into the day, coming into the trading day with a specific plan to trade so that our trades do not fail. And failing is not that we hit our stop loss. Failing is that we sell at our stop loss for a small loss, or we sell at our take profit for a big profit. And that is all for today. If you guys like this video, please smash that like button. It helps the algorithm so much. Subscribe, share this video if you found benefit in it, so someone else might find benefit in it, and it helps me and my channel out. Thank you so much to everyone, and peace.